define what flourishing is and share some of what you've learned.
Yeah, thank you. That is an overused term these days. We hear the term flourish quite a bit, and we hear it defined very differently. And we don't claim to be owners of the truth of how flourishing should be defined. But in our research, which started over 30 years ago, we have consistently operationalized that definition. We studied it with the following definition. We defined flourishing as a consistent level, not perfect level, but a consistent level of productivity with things that matter, fulfillment, and resilience. So that when we're flourishing, we find ourselves to be productive. We feel like we're doing good work in the things that matter to us. So we're finding ourselves with a purposeful productivity. It's productivity that's oriented toward purposeful activities. And we find meaning in it. We find fulfillment in it. So we're not just chasing our tail. There are times in our life where we find ourselves just busy and not even having the time to kind of reflect on what meaning does this have for me. But when we're flourishing, we do find that sense of fulfillment and meaning. And equally as important, we find ourselves to be resilient through the hardness and harshness and sometimes unfairness of the world around that work. That's equally important. And when those three things are consistently there, that's when we move to this deeper level of flourishing.